We are live. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everyone? Welcome into another episode of the Washington Nationals Rebuild Part 6. In the last episode, we simmed through a shit ton more games, and we ended up doing our first-year player draft, which, can I even... Wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Are you fucking kidding me? I spent... That didn't... Why did it not save? Why does a game like this not save? I spent last episode doing the draft. Alright, you know what? I guess I really only care about my... God fucking damn it. That's really fucking annoying. Yep, we draft second overall. I'm just going to take the guy with the last name that I can't take, because the Pirates are going to take the number 1 overall prospect, who I'd love to have on the team. That left fielder dude, Orlando Collado. But apparently, it didn't fucking save, so... That's great. Love that. Whatever. We're gonna draft Philip Kuhn, or Kun. I don't know if I can say that on the air. See, I really don't want to waste the rest of this episode, you know, nitpicking at stuff. That is very, very annoying. Sim the rest of the draft. That's annoying. I'm salty about that. Okay, the jersey's just fucking glitched. Don't care. I'm not playing the home run derby, sorry. You know, I am interested to see where we stand with all-star voting. So our starting pitchers, let's not kid ourselves. Actually, before we do that,
4-2 in the standings. The Nationals are in last place in the NL East.
let's take a look at our first half player stats. So, first off, we got Alex Call, 241, 7 homers, 32 runs batted in, nothing all that crazy. He's got 9 stolen bags, 324 on base percentage, 713 OPS. Nothing crazy. He's a platoon outfielder, nothing more, nothing less. Luis Garcia actually having a pretty good year so far, or at least not a bad year. 274, 8 homers, 28 RBIs. On-base percentage is pretty low. 716 OPS. At the end of the day, this guy played back in 2020, and this guy played when he was 18 years old. Granted, this was during the Mickey Mouse COVID season, but he's 22 years old, B potential. I'll take that. We have 3 more years of control under him, so. Joey Meneses, this guy's got to be an all-star. 310 average, 14 homers, 47 RBIs, 861 OPS. Corey Dickerson, hitting 239, 5 homers, 25 RBIs. Not that great. J. Mayer Candelario, hitting just 207, 10 homers, 23 RBIs. Keibert Ruiz, 243, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. Lane Thomas, 214, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. Michael Chavis, go away. Michael Chavis, 233, 6 homers, 30 RBIs. CJ Abrams, 227, 3 homers, 22 RBIs. Off the bench, Stone Garrett hitting a .192 and 104 at-bats. Victor Robles has been benched, 232 average, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. I mean, he's not better than anyone I think we have. Might be better than Lane Thomas. You know, I think that might be a move that we make right now. I think we're going to move Alex Call to left field, and we're going to put Victor Robles back in the center field slot. Do something like that. Then who else do we have? Israel Pineda doing absolutely nothing. This motherfucker doing absolutely nothing. Jeter Downs not really doing anything either. So this team's in pretty rough shape. I do want to put Victor Robles in the lineup, though. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So now let's take a look at our pitching rotation. So I actually want to put Patrick Corbin back in the rotation, or do I? He's not really doing bad enough to justify me putting him elsewhere. So Steven Strasburg, 4-7 record, 108 Ks and 100 in a third innings pitch, 3.68 ERA, not terrible. The WHIP of 1.46 is a little higher than I would like to see, but whatever. The fact that he's healthy is something I will take, I guess. Mackenzie Gore, 4.99 ERA over 83 innings. That's not great. He is only 24 years old, second year in the big leagues. Josiah Gray, 4.91 ERA over 99 innings pitched. Not great. Cade Cavalli, 4.76 ERA and over 79 in the third innings. Patrick Corbin, 4.71 and 99 in the third. In the pen, Trevor Williams, 4.68 ERA over 82 and 2/3 innings. Sean Doolittle, 6.02 ERA over 52 and a third innings. Erasmo Ramirez is doing a pretty nice job. 63 and a third innings pitched, 2.98 ERA, a WHIP of 111. Hunter Harvey, 6.08 ERA, Jesus Christ. Carl Edwards Jr., 5.66 ERA. Tanner Rainey, 4.71 ERA. Kyle Finnegan, 4.26 ERA. Although I will admit that number is probably self-inflicted. All right, so I just want to look at all-star voting. You know, no one in our rotation is making it. Actually, we'll look at the all-star roster in a little bit. I want to take a look at some of our AAA guys. So at this point, I think anyone on the bench, anyone that's killing it in AAA can probably at the very least, come onto our bench and they can't do any worse. And in terms of pitching, I think we're probably just looking for bullpen guys. So, is anyone here killing it? Jake Alou, not that great. Derek Hill, not that great. TJ White, not that great. Riley Adams, not that great. 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 This guy is not on our 40-man roster. But he is hitting .302 over 139 at-bats, so I think we gotta start getting him some at-bats. But who do we replace him with? He can also play the infield. Is there anyone who's really struggling? They're all pretty much mid. Yeah, I think we're going to put him in center field. Maybe we'll put him in right field. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta find a way to put that guy. Oh no, he's batting. Yeah, he's in the lineup sometimes. Yeah. There's no one really we can call up in terms of boosting our position players. What about the pitching rotation? Now, the question is, do I want to call up a starting pitcher to potentially be a mid-reliever? It's something I haven't thought about, but none of these guys look good enough to even deserve that consideration. Mason Thompson's not looking too bad. Is he even on our 40-man? Yes, he is. That's actually interesting. Alex Colome and Willie Peralta. Alex Colome's kicking ass. 2.18 ERA, 102 whip. The thing is he's not on our 40-man roster. So I would have to cut someone from our 40-man. But at the same time, what the hell is Alex Colome going to do for our team right now? He might make us marginally better. Maybe that's something to look into. Cutting someone from the 40-man and adding him, and then doing a promotion, demotion. Yeah, we're gonna look into that. Go to roster, 40-man roster. Who is the worst guy on the 40-man roster? We have a dude in single A on our... Yeah, no, you're being removed from the 40-man roster. Actually, no, he's got B potential. Does removing him from the 40-man put him on waivers? Yeah, you know what? We're removing you from the 40-man roster. So he's been removed from the 40-man roster. Alex Colome, welcome to the 40-man roster. Now, who am I going to send down? I think it's gotta be Hunter Harvey. Alex Colome, welcome to the big leagues again. Okay, so sign some draft picks. So let's look at our draft picks. Well, what's this? Okay. So I drafted Philip Kuhn, because I can't pronounce his actual last name without getting canceled. We are definitely going to sign that guy. And outside of that, I mean, we got Ray Anaya, has the potential to be very good, also has the potential to be a bust. Derek Tejada has the potential to be very good, but also has the potential to be a bust. Rick Sosa, same sort of idea. Peter Racha, yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to be very good. So maybe we'll sign him, but he's definitely he's definitely not as big of a priority as anyone else. He is the last priority. But our first overall pick, we have to sign that guy.
I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one at the two. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me.
All right. So this guy's a relief pitcher, so I'm not sure if I really want to go with him next, even though it does look like he has the potential to be very good. This guy also has the potential to be very good. You know what? I think we will do Derek Tejada, and then we'll go with this guy. Wait, do I want to just go ahead and... Do I want to just offer this guy a contract? Let's do that. Okay. He declined our offer. We're going to advance. So I'm not going to play the All-Star game, but I do want to see who on our team made it. I have a feeling it's got to be Joey Meneses, right? Oh, it's Luis Garcia. He made the team. I can't imagine. Did they both make the team? Meneses got robbed, but Luis Garcia made the team. I mean, definitely does not deserve it, but I mean, I guess making the All-Star team as a 22-year-old is something you can hang your hat on. The Guardians are interested in offering you a trade. we'll view the offer. So that's something we're going to have to get into. Everyone wants Joey Meneses, and he is going to be part of this rebuild. So I'm going to have to politely decline that. Data sign draft picks. All right. This guy's got a little more interest.
With Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Joe Musgrove grabbed win number 9 this year as the Padres got by the Phillies 3-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. That's all for today's show. See you
Let's
back
just
here
offer him the
tomorrow.
max.
Have a great day.
All right, he ended up signing with us. Let's go. So who do we want left? We got 3 guys to choose from. We got a catcher who has the potential to be pretty good, but he's injured. We got a relief pitcher who has the potential to be very good, but he's a relief pitcher. Then we got a starting pitcher who looks to be pretty mid. I think we're going to add in the relief pitcher. Do I want to give this guy a contract? So I don't have a lot of bonus money left. He wants an 840K. He wants 840K. You know what? We'll give him 840K. Offer declined. Needs a few more days. Fine. What's this guy want? He wants $2 million as a relief pitcher. So this guy doesn't want a ton. This guy doesn't want a ton. Yeah, this guy wants $2.3 million for slotting. This guy doesn't want jack shit. Granted, he's not that good. This guy also doesn't want jack shit. He's injured. So I got the guy that wants too much money, the guy that's not that good, the guy that's injured, and a relief pitcher. You know what? We're gonna... Nope. That's the guy that wants a lot of money. Shit. We're gonna offer... Nope, he's not interested. You know what? We're gonna marinate on it. Okay. We are going to jump ahead and start playing some games. We win our first game against the St. Louis Cardinals, so that's great.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-4. The Braves picked up 4.
All right, we'll play game 2, and we got a critical situation here. Call has an 11-game hitting streak on the line. Try to keep it alive. Okay.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Alex Call, that's here with an 11-game hit streak on the line. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The pitch. And ball 1.
Ooh.
What time right now?
Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
No, rip.
Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 4-2. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Samir, or am I playing shallow?
And that one is lifted in the air. Call drifts towards it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, designated.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one.
Middleton and Art.
Couple wins, couple ills. Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when it failed.
Corey Abbott sustained an injury, fractured hand. He'll be out for 1 to 2 months. He's going on the 15-day IL. So, we gotta take a look. Yep, he's a starting pitcher, so we are gonna have to call up a pitcher. Actually, let's take a look at our pitching rotation real quick for Double-A. So now we got an empty starting pitcher slot. We do have 2 long relievers. Neither of them are doing a fantastic job. So I think, a 1.7 whip's pretty gross. He almost has as many walks as strikeouts. This guy doesn't. This guy's getting bumped up to the rotation. So now I'm going to go to our single-A roster, call up. Do I want to call up the starting pitcher? Sure, why not? Move to Double-A. Welcome to the club, bubs. Okay, now we got to assign some draft picks. Has anything changed? So, now we got Derek Tejada. He's bumped his interest up to 61%. As we can see, he has the potential to be a very good catcher in the future. He's 18 years old. He wants $840,000 in slotting money. I think we're going to go ahead and make an offer to him. We'll bump him up to $850. Offer declined. Not interested in these terms. I need a few more days before I consider another offer. Okay. So, the interest didn't go down or anything. I'm not going to sign this guy. And I don't think I'm going to sign this guy either. At least not right now. Nope, I'm going to give this other catcher a chance. We'll advance. Victor Robles sustained an injury. Strained pec. He strained his titty. 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, we're going to put him on the injured list. So, now with that said, we got to take a look at our AAA lineups. Who is going to replace Victor Robles? This guy's not on the 40-man. I don't think I'm going to make room for him just yet. I think Derek Hill is probably the obvious choice here to bring up, because he's on the 40-man, right? No, he's not on the 40-man. Shit. Who here is on the 40-man? Well, Dominic Smith is on the 40 man. It might be Dominic Smith. He's dog shit, but I don't think. I mean, who do I have for outfielders? So now with Victor Robles out, I have 4 outfielders right now, and I need a 5th. So I think it has to be Dominic Smith. I mean, I don't really have another choice. Oh, he's a first baseman, technically. Welcome to Major League Baseball, Dominic Smith. Which now means we got to call up someone from Double-A. So we are ideally who's playing first base for AAA? Frankie Tostada. You know what? We are going to call up Drew Mendoza. He's a third baseman, technically. We will call you up to AAA. Now we gotta go to our single A team, call up an infielder of some sort. Alright, you have versatility. Welcome to Double-A. No, we're on a winning streak right now. And here we go. We got another critical situation. Boxberger's trying to close us out. Get a rally going. And we have all-star Luis Garcia leading things off for us.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Luis Garcia will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The other way. And that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Call.
Who do I have for pinch runners? He's a 52 speed, right? Candelara's 55, 50. Chavis is 81. Yeah.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out.
Oh, I'm down to my final out. I didn't even know that there were 2 outs.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The 2-1.
Ooh, way early on that change piece.
Off. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Not great.
This was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Okay. Yes, we will stop simulating, so signing draft picks. So Derek Tejada has rejected 2 offers from us. We're going to offer him another contract. Wait a minute.
Jamison Taillon earned the victory, which was
No,
his 10th
I don't want.
on the year as the
We're going to
Cubs
offer him a
defeated the Mets
contract.
4-3. He is currently in the
He
top
rejected
5 in the
$850.
NL wins. The Diamondbacks
859 is as high as we can
combined
go.
for hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. The New York Mets racked up 11 hits as a
Well, what
team
the fuck,
as they
dude?
took
Make
down
up your
the White Sox
mind.
in front of a home crowd 8-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they
This
got the
guy
best
only
of the
wants
Brewers at home,
322.
5-3.
He wants
Jesus
358K.
Luzardo earned win number 7 this season, helping
I don't know
lead the
why I
Marlins to a
can't.
win over the
Why
Red
can't I
Birds,
give him
1-0.
an offer?
The San Francisco Giants set 3
it 'cause
balls
he's
to the
injured?
seats as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. Eli Morgan got his 2nd W of the season as Cleveland secured the win over the Pirates 3-2. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-3.
You know what? I'm going to offer this guy a contract, but I'm going to offer him way less than what he wants. What? He won't even consider my offer unless we give him 1.78 mil.
The Tigers held the opposition
Sure.
at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1.
Yep, now he's really not interested. Whatever. Fuck him. Am I really only going to sign 1 draft pick out of this draft?
Rob Refsnyder was fantastic at the plate collecting
What's this guy
5
want?
hits, helping lead
Sure,
the
we'll
way for the
offer
Red
you a
Sox over
contract.
the
You don't
A's,
seem that
7-3.
unreasonable.
Robbie Ray collected his 8th win
Hey,
overall,
we got
helping
another
lead the
draft
Mariners
pick.
to a win over the Twins 5-1. Nathan Eovaldi grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Rangers downed the Rays 2-1. He is currently in the top 5
Yeah,
in the
sure.
AL in shutouts. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the game.
Okay, so it's time that we have a talk. So we look at our calendar. We got a day off today, June 20th. The trade deadline is July 31st. We're not going to have another day off until then. Could I hypothetically just wait until the trade deadline? Yes. Am I going to? I don't think so. We are going to look to do some trades. So just going over our team right now. Let's go over our roster. So starting pitchers, Strasburg's going to be with this team for the next 3 seasons after this one, whether we like it or not. Mackenzie Gore is part of our future, so Strasburg and Gore are definitely part of our future. And as you can see, this guy has... Josiah Gray looks like he has 102,000 strikeouts on the year, so that's pretty impressive. Even though he's been kind of trash this year, he's at the very least part of our short-term future. I don't know about this jabroni. Maybe we'll give him a shot. He does have a 2.74 ERA in AA, so maybe we should bump him up to AAA. I don't know. What's this guy doing? Yeah, he's having a pretty decent year, too. But at the end of the day, these guys are C potential pitchers. Maybe someone we can call up later in the year. Patrick Corbin will be gone soon, so we do have 3 guys who will, in all likelihood, be in our rotation for at least 2024 and beyond. Everyone else is fair game. Patrick Corbin, I should honestly throw in that mix too, even though he's not doing that well either. No one's going to want his albatross of a contract. And there's not really anyone worth calling up at this point. Relief pitchers are kind of a dime a dozen, so not really too worried about it. Closing pitchers got a couple options, but I'm probably going to have to go elsewhere pretty soon. Catchers, Keibert Ruiz. He's probably going to be our long-term catcher. He's probably going to be that guy that plays 100, 120 games. We'll find a backup who can plug and play for the remainder of the games. We could use a first baseman. Michael Chavis is at best a platoon first baseman. Right now we got Dominic Smith in there, but he's not neither of these guys are in our long-term future plans. Luis Garcia made the All-Star team this year, despite not having that great of numbers, but he's 22 years old, B potential. He's got a few years left on his deal. He will definitely be part of our future. Jeimer Candelario, this is a guy that we are probably going to look to trade. He's owed $5 million this year. He's a free agent after this year. He's not doing great. He's only hitting .211, but he does provide some power. 12 homers and a little over 300 at-bats. C.J. Abrams is part of our long-term future. We might give Jeter Downs some time at third base and just see what happens. Alex Call, whatever, he's a platoon outfielder. Corey Dickerson, maybe another guy that we look to move. He's not having the best year either. Center fielders, when's Victor Robles contract up? We can't move him right now because he's injured, though. I don't see Victor Robles being part of our long-term future. Joey Meneses, definitely part of our long-term future. So, with that said, we are going to try to engage in trade talks here. I don't know who's going to want a relief pitcher who has a 5.89 ERA. Alex Colomé was killing it in double or triple A. Maybe we can include him in a package. Kyle Finnegan, we might be able to get something decent back for, just because he has 2 more years of control after this year. That might be someone we look to move, actually. All right. Now the question is, how many trade packages do I want to put together? So I'm thinking right now, can I include Victor Robles in a trade package? So, guys, I'm thinking of trading right now. I am thinking of trading Kyle Finnegan, Jeimer Candelario, Corey Dickerson, Victor Robles. Yeah, those 4 guys. So I think out of those 4 guys, Kyle Finnegan's going to give us the most value, I think, just because of how much control he has. Jeimer Candelario would probably be number 2, and then it would probably be Robles and Dickerson. The only thing is Robles is hurt right now, so if I do Kyle Finnegan and Corey Dickerson, let's see what I get offered. Sure, we'll do all. Now this is where things might get to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I've done a franchise before, off camera, obviously, or not live streaming. I do like to do like a background check of sorts on who I'm getting offered. So Baltimore Orioles. I'm not interested in some mid-tier catcher. 18 years old, yes, that's cool, but not interested. Not interested. Red Sox offering us a mediocre starting pitcher. Not interested. Nick York, that's actually that's kind of intriguing. The only problem is we have Luis Garcia, who is likely part of our long-term future, at second base. We have C.J. Abrams at shortstop, who's likely part of our long-term future. And then at third base, Jeter Downs is potentially part of our long-term future. As a Red Sox fan, I know a little bit about Nick York. I know he's a second baseman by trade, but I think he can translate pretty well to third base, definitely. Maybe not so much shortstop. With that said, I will at least entertain the idea, even if it's almost definitely not going to happen. So I'm not just looking at the prospect, obviously. Okay, what else are the Sox looking to offer us? They'll give us Rob Refsnyder and Nathan Hickey. Yeah, I don't want either of those guys. Yankees will give us Isaiah Kiner Falafel. That's definitely how you pronounce his last name. Just trust me. No, thank you. They'll give us old-ass Josh Donaldson. No, thank you. And then they will give us Will Warren and Tommy Canley. Not interested in that either. Rays will offer us a 25-year-old prospect in Vital Brujan. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. 25-year-old prospect with a potential. Thing is he's only a 66 overall, but I think I'll at least entertain the idea. He's also a second baseman. What else we got here? They'll give us Yanni Chirinos. That's an interesting one. I don't know how much team control he has left, but I think it's worth looking at. And then Nickel Hole, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but no thank you. Blue Jays will give us old-ass Hyunjin Ryu. No thank you. White Sox will give us Matthew Thompson. I will entertain that idea as well. He does only have C potential, but he is 22 years old. He's already a 69 overall, which is pretty nice. So he could be potentially part of our short-term vision, if you will. Let's see what else they're willing to offer. Jake Marisnik. Nope, don't want a fourth outfielder. Don't care. Guardians are offering Eli Morgan. Don't care. Josh Naylor. Maybe. I think that's worth entertaining. Josh Naylor's a power-hitting first baseman, I believe. So I don't know how much control he has. That's something that we will have to look at. Who else we got? I don't care. Tigers are offering Bo Brisk. That's a baseball name. Yeah, I'll entertain that offer too. Why not? What else they got? They'll also give us some mid-tier prospects, whatever, don't care. Nope, no thank you. Royals, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Twins. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what? I'm not entertaining that offer. No. Jesus Christ, I think I'm allergic to these offers. Anyways. No thank you. Matthew, no, I have to entertain this offer. I don't have a chance. Or, I don't have a choice. This motherfucker's name is Matthew Barefoot. We might just trade for this guy just because of the memes. Matthew Barefoot. It's actually not a bad trade either, potentially. I mean, he's got B potential. He's a 70 overall, so he's probably pretty close. Only thing that's kind of a downside is he's 25, but good potential, high-ish overall, because we're looking at everyone. We're keeping all options open, but we are kind of looking for guys who will help us, not this year, but in the future. And I mean, the motherfucker's name is Matthew Barefoot. We might have to take a chance on that guy. Don't care about that. The Angels are offering the greatest two-way player in Angels history in Brett Phillips. It would be impolite for me to accept this trade. And they offered us some mid and some more mid. Don't care. Don't care. Some dude with the last name Avocado. Some Polish dude. Jared Kelenic. Now that's interesting. I gotta at least entertain that one. Jared Kelenic was a can't-miss prospect for a long time, and then he seemingly got rushed up to the big leagues in real life, and he has been god-awful. You almost gotta feel bad for him. Like, he had like a historically bad start to his major league career. With that said, 65 overall. Kind of surprised he's not still an A potential. If this were real life, I wouldn't touch him with a 10.5-foot pole, with all due respect, but this is a video game. And then what do we got here? Nothing I care about. Rangers are offering us Mitch Garver. No, thank you. He wouldn't be a bad backup catcher, but he's not going to be helping us out for the long term. Actually, I'll entertain the idea. Why not? What else we got? We got a couple bullpen pieces. So we'll take our budget down a little bit. You know what? I'll entertain that offer too. I think I'll probably dump. If I do take this trade, I'll probably dump the fucking nobody that they give here, but I will take Jose, whatever the fuck his name is, Leclerc. I mean, we ultimately replace Kyle Finnegan, and if we get a guy with some team control, whatever, I'm all for it. What else we got here? Nope, don't care. Braves are offering us old-ass Charlie Morton. Travis d'Arnaud. Wouldn't be a bad backup catcher, but no thank you. Also offering us Orlando Arcia, but no thank you. Marlins. That might be something I can potentially work with. Picking up Dylan Floro. I don't know what he has left on his contract. I wish I could look at the contract details right now, because right now I'm literally doing a pen and paper write down of the overalls, who I would trade for, and what like the salary, what my budget would be afterwards. Call me a nerd if you want, but I'll have to see what the contract details are. We got Garrett Hampson. I'm not looking for a mid-tier shortstop. I'm looking for someone who can maybe provide some value someday. Khalil Watson. I'm going to have to go with no. He is a shortstop. We don't really need a shortstop. The Mets are offering us Adam Ottavino. No thank you. It just doesn't fit our needs. Tommy Pham, too old. Yeah, I'm not looking for old guys. Craig Kimbrell from the Phillies. No thank you. Garrett Stubbs. No thanks. No thank you. Cubs are offering us Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez honestly wouldn't be a bad backup catcher for this team right now. I'm going to entertain the offer at least. Because I imagine the dude's got to still have massive amounts of power. What else we got here? Got Brad Boxberger, no thank you. Couple nobodies. Reds, no one I want. No one I want. No one I want. Brewers are offering us Jesse Winker. Can't really say I'm looking for that in an outfield. Actually, I'll entertain it. Why not? I didn't know he was with the Brewers right now. I think Jesse Winker had a random what-the-fuck season in his days with Seattle. Right now he's only a 70 overall in the game, so... And our budget will go down if we trade for him, but maybe he's got some decent power in there. Whoops. Nope. Pirates. This guy's last name's Bay. We might have to consider him. They have Yankees legend Miguel Andujar on their team. Yeah. Oh wait, what was that last one? No, that guy's too far away. Cardinals offering us a mid reliever. Don't care. Paul DeYoung. That dude's a 69 overall. No thanks. Diamondbacks. No thank you. 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 The Dodgers are offering us Noah Syndergaard. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Giants are offering us Joe Ross, who actually used to play for the Nationals back in the day. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Okay. So, taking a look at the team. So, the Orioles, I didn't want anything that they offered. The Red Sox offered me Nick York. Really? It's not going to show me his... Where's he playing? Is he in Double-A? Nick York isn't even in Double-A, so I'd be taking a pretty sizable risk. This is a guy that probably wouldn't be with our team for at least another 3 years. So I think we got to put him in our back pocket for now. The Rays offered us something called Vito Brohan or something. Oh. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. He does have versatility, does have A potential, but he is 25 years old. He's actually, he's in the big leagues right now, hitting a .197. I don't know if I can do that. They also offered Yonny Chirinos. He's actually having a pretty good year. Granted, as a reliever, no games started. 63 and a third innings pitched though. 2.84 ERA. 1.2 WHIP. Those are solid numbers. What's his contract? He has 2 years of control. So I think right now Yonny Chirinos is a very clear front runner out of the 3 trades we've covered so far. Am I taking a little bit of a risk because he'll only be with our team for a year and 2 months? Yes, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. He could also potentially be a gap between... He'll basically be a bridge between whoever our next big starter is. Next up, I have the Chicago White Sox, who offered me Matthew Thompson, who currently plays in AAA, 4.09 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP over 61 2/3 innings, 51 punch-outs to 21 strikeouts. Does have C potential. Would have team control for a long time. 76 stamina is not bad. So I think... So, he can obviously help us for a much longer period of time than Yonny Chirinos could. But, with that said, he also doesn't have really as high of a ceiling. I'm going to have to marinate on that one. We'll get back to him. The Cleveland Guardians offered me Josh Naylor. So Josh Naylor this year is hitting .263, 8 homers, 31 RBIs, nothing spectacular. 299 on base, 700 OPS. Can also play some outfield. He's got 66 power against right, 79 contact against right. So this is a guy that could probably play first base for us against righties. So he's probably going to be playing 2/3 of the games. He's got 3 years of control left. That's actually a damn good contract. If we get a borderline everyday first baseman for trading a bottom of the barrel closer and a throw-in DH. Yeah, I think I'm going to cross Matthew Thompson off our list. We're either going to go Josh Naylor or Yonny Chirinos for the time being. I am going to go over every trade. The Detroit Tigers offered us something called a Bo Brisk. It's a fun name. Here he is. 70 overall, C potential. He's pitched in the bigs. He pitched in the bigs last year to a 4.19 ERA. Over 15 games started. 54 punch-outs to 25 walks. AAA this year. 2.96 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP. So he's actually been pretty damn good in AAA. I'm almost thinking we're going to have 4 guys kind of nailed down in our rotation. Partially due to contracts and partially due to potential. So I'm thinking I'm going to cross starting pitcher off our list. So Bo Brisk is out. which means Yanni Chirinos is out. And doesn't look like we got anything else in terms of starting pitchers that I considered. Now we're going to go to the trade that I really want to do just for the memes. Matthew Barefoot. 70 overall, B potential. He's played in the bigs this year, although he only has 28 at-bats. Nothing really to talk about right here. He doesn't really have all that impressive of batting stats. Everything's kind of mid. He does have some pretty good fielding stats. Yeah, I can't do that, sorry. I'd love to have Barefoot on the team. Maybe we can change Josh Naylor's name to Josh Barefoot. Mariners offered me Jared Kelnick. How's he doing this year? He's had 8 at-bats. He's killing it in AAA, but no thank you. The Rangers offered me Mitch Garver. But Mitch Garver is ultimately going to be a backup catcher, so I'm going to go ahead and cross him off right now. They also offered me Jose Leclerc. 142 ERA and 21 saves this year, so that's actually pretty damn good. What's his contract like? So he is owed $3.4 million this year and $4 million next year. So this wouldn't be the best financial decision, but we would be getting an excellent closer for the next 2 years. And who knows how much longer. I'm going to have to sit on that one. I think I'm still leaning towards Josh Naylor. We go over to the Marlins are looking to offer us Dylan Floro, their starting closer. Jesus Christ. I don't wish ill will on a lot of people, but whoever is driving that Subaru past my house deserves to get into a car accident. Anyways. Dylan Floro, 2.48 ERA, 128 whip, 31 saves. Doesn't really have a great K to walk ratio, which could be a little concerning. He's also a free agent after this year, so I'm going to cross him off the list. Looking for long-term control here. The next person I was going to check was Gary Sanchez, but he's going to be a backup catcher, so I'm not even going to bother checking him. So that brings me to the Milwaukee Brewers, who offered me Jesse Winker. And he's a free agent after this year, yeah, so no thank you. So now it's between Josh Naylor and Jose Leclerc. Josh Naylor, I think, profiles as a most everyday first baseman. We're probably going to keep him away from the outfield. And he's got 2 more years of control after this. Very strong case. The Rangers offered us a very good closer. At least this year he's been really good. For 2 years. If you were to ask me if I'd rather have a closer or if I'd rather have a starting first baseman, I'd rather have a starting first baseman. Josh Naylor, welcome to the Washington Nationals. Okay. So I think that is going to do it for the day.
Happy Friday, baseball fans.
We made a trade. We simmed past the All-Star break. You guys watched me get all pissed off because my draft picks did not save from the last episode. I'll probably do one more trade next episode. These trades aren't going to be back-breaking trades. This is a realistic rebuild. I'm not going to go trade for Shohei Ohtani right now. We're probably the worst team in the league. Let's take a look at that. 32-64. Is anyone worse?
Sixth win of the year out of the bullpen as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 2-0. The Giants knocked out 10.
Okay, the Oakland Athletics are slightly worse than us. So we're the second worst team in baseball right now. We're not going anywhere. So with that said, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode, probably tomorrow. Bye.
The Houston Astros swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the A's.